to become overcrowded. Let me make something clear to you guys. A school without art, music, technology, and a library that becomes overcrowded, that's not a school. That's a compulsory prison for all of you. Let me make one more thing clear to you guys. When teachers are stripped of what they need to teach, they don't become teachers. They don't do their job as teachers. They become proctors. They become overseers. I want you ladies, and please don't take this offensively, unless you're in alliance with the DOE's little cockamamie plan, then please do take this offensively. I want you ladies to understand. You could take this to Chancellor Walcott. You could take this to Bloomberg if you need to. But 122, as long as I'm here, is not going to fall victim to the DOE's systemic failure.
She's a student from IS 141, the school that you need to.
Hi, my name is Cassandra. I'm from IS 141. I'm in 6th grade, and I just want to say something and ask a question to the UFT. I wanted to ask that why to affect schools with high scores and 6 years in a row, A, IS 141? Instead, use as a model for others. So what are you going to do after today?
Thank you. Courageous girl. Thank you. Anything else out there? Would the UFT like to answer that question?
I think that question was directed at the DOE, but I'd love to take the opportunity to answer it. I was up in Albany today, and Michael Mulgrew, the president of the United Federation of Teachers, instructed he make sure I get down here on time to deliver this message to a phenomenal staff and an amazing community, and to answer this lady's question when she asked, what are we going to do? We will put all our resources at your disposal. We will do whatever you ask us to do. We are not a little organization. I promise you on behalf of Michael Mulgrew that we, the educators in this building, and the entire organization are here to help make sure that PS 122 keeps the program. Remember this is the bottom line here, and then I'm going to shut up. We have listened to 11 years of saying this program has to be dismantled or this one has to be built so that we can create some kind of perfection. This is perfection. It's here. So let's make sure that we keep it here. Thank you.
And I'm big and scary, so it's okay. We're all here to work together because we love our kids, we love our schools, we love our community. And I think people work together best when there's an open and honest dialogue. So let me start by saying I'm the parent of a gifted child at 150, and I am incredibly invested in her education. That's why this means so much to me, because she will be coming to the academy. That's where I'm coming from. I know this isn't coming from you because I see your face and I see that you do understand and hear us. And thank you so much for coming out and listening to all of us. I know it must be very frustrating and scary. I'm looking at this slide, and 129% lunch at 9:30, no art, no library, no computer. There's got to be something that we're missing. But until we understand what it is we're missing, we can't help you. Is there a capital plan to expand the school? No, honestly, I'm serious here. Is there a capital plan to expand the school that we don't know about, that maybe because of real estate values or something we're not being told? Or is there something in the census charts that says we're going to be decreasing our number of kindergartens, so by the year that this would take effect, well, actually you will all fit because there's going to be fewer kids. what is the DOE's calculation? Because obviously we're looking at something wrong, because we can't be looking at the same slide and thinking this is a good idea. So I'm honestly asking, what is the difference between what we all, because we don't have all the information, what's the difference between what we all are seeing and arguing against and what your boss is proposing?
Answer!
It's a right to remain there? How is that a right? Do you know the
You know, parents, I know we're angry tonight, and I know this, but the Department of Education is here tonight after many requests. They did come, which I'm grateful. They're here to take all your questions down. If they want to answer, they will answer. Are you able to answer this last question? You can decline as you feel.
Somebody have a
So we have, somebody has declined. We have somebody here?
No, I wanted to speak.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Kiki Panis-Barraza. As I'm sitting here tonight, I just have a small statement to make. I put together some notes. I'd like the DOE to know both my children graduated middle school here, at 122. Both my children received an excellent and well-rounded education here in 122. Tonight, I ask the DOE reps to go back tomorrow and to inform the mayor and the chancellor that taking away this successful program is a huge mistake. What they should do is take this successful program and implement it into other gifted and talented programs. Furthermore, to make this school a K-8 school will hurt junior high school 141. I call it junior high school 141 because I attended there. I know now it's called IS 141, but just so you know. The mayor and chancellor must understand they cannot take away students from junior high school 141. Junior high school 141 is our local middle school. Junior high school 141 is nothing but a successful middle school. And rumor has it that they are looking to make junior high school 141 into a charter school. Let the mayor and the chancellor know we are not going to allow them to intervene and ruin two successful schools. This community demands that the mayor and chancellor personally come to Astoria.
Thank you. Wow.
To the DOE reps, I would like to know where is the actual proposal? Because I don't think anything has been provided for the community to even review. And just to echo what Kiki was saying in terms of the chancellor coming here, we can go there too.
Which is mine. Have somebody here? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not used to it. We have a question from Eddie Hansopoulos. We would actually, I'm very curious myself. We'd like to see the proposal in writing. And actually, I want to add to that. Where's the community outreach and all this? Are you supposed to reach out and figure out, is this a good thing for our community? Is that, and where's the written proposal? When will we see the written proposal? Okay.
That's why.
So in terms of the community outreach, as Jeff mentioned earlier, we have been working with the Community Education Council for several months around G&T planning for the district, and we are here tonight to listen to your feedback and to take that back. And so, so that has been our community outreach. In terms of a written proposal, so this proposal is a little different from an educational impact statement that's posted for a significant change in building utilization that typically gets voted on by the panel for educational policy. It's a programming change, and so we're happy to put something in writing to share with the CEC and to follow up with additional conversations to explain the proposal. But right now, we don't have anything in writing. We did share this information and present it to the school community on the 21st, I believe, at the Community Education Council meeting, and we have been having ongoing discussions for the last several months around G&T planning. So if a written proposal is something that you're interested in, we're happy to put together more information to share out with the community.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pamela. I'm a parent of 2 children at this school and also a teacher for the DOE. And it's clear that you've been sent here to fill the seat. You don't really have a lot of information to share with us at this time. I mean, I kind of feel bad for you sitting here facing all of us. They really sent you to a lion's den. But I have questions that I'd actually like to ask the DOE, like where are the emails and where are the letters from the parents who want this change? Because as my understanding is that this decision was based on community wants. So I'd like to see some of those letters and emails. And my second question is really for you. How much of what we're saying here is actually going back to Chancellor Walcott? Because I don't see any notes, I don't see what, so my question is like, how much of this is really going to get back to him? Thank you.
So as we mentioned, Rebecca mentioned, and as I mentioned earlier, our purpose in being here right now is to take your questions and concerns. We are part of the decision-making process for Queens Altogether and citywide planning, and we are planning to take this back. And as I mentioned before, we issue a response that explains the policy and hopefully further answers some of the questions that we are not able to answer tonight.
I promise this is the last time you're going to hear from me this evening. I do have one last question before I go, and I'm on my way to Commerce with those support. Looking at this screen up there, I see that the computer and science labs are going to be eliminated. And as a father of a 4-year-old who is about to enter the public school system, as a product of the public school system, and hearing the rhetoric that's been going on, I know that we need to prepare our students for the 21st century economy. And the 21st century economy is technology-based. It's computers, it's smart boards, it's all the technology that we need to make our kids competitive, not only here in New York City, but throughout the globe. So the question that I have is, how is removing computer and science labs preparing students for the 21st century economy?
Do we have an answer, or we feel that how are we going to fit these extra classes in here if we don't lose our resource rooms? We are full to the gills here. We have custodians who are brilliant. They have converted closets into little mini reading rooms. So I ask you, where would we do this? We would have to use our resource rooms to fill these classes. Do you want to add to this?
Yeah. How about, it was just a good idea. How about an educational impact statement? Because this is a big change in utilization, and one of the things that I've recently been reading about, because moving things around and doing rezoning and so on, and one of the things they talk about in the educational impact statement is, will programs be effective? And one of the things that makes
to remain at the school should they choose. We also
Have you been to tomorrow morning at 9, and I will take you for a tour while we're in session.
So, I mean, we're happy to detail the space in this building and what we're seeing, and to share that out with the community, but, you know, the reduction of all of these rooms, I mean, that's not something that we anticipate. We do anticipate that the school will continue to be able to serve students in specialty classes and in cluster rooms, and so, you know,
classrooms in this building. There are. This is our multi-purpose room to do anything, and we work brilliantly together to utilize every inch that's left. There are no classrooms in this building.
Taking a note. She's taking notes now.
Yes. Sorry, I'll be quick.
Hi, everyone. I'm Eric. My fear is, and I hope that no one here feels that they're attacking you personally. We're trying to attack the problem. I'm up here. I have a sixth grader who, very intelligent, just squeaked into the GT, and if there was 410 seats instead of 411, he wouldn't be here. I've had the privilege of serving in the school leadership team with the teachers and Ms. Sable, and can verify that they work hard to make everything work on nearly no budget, and the challenges each year were new and incredible, and how they overcame it was amazing. My fear here is that outside of here I also audition, and I feel like the same dynamic is at work here. We know as we walk into a room as an actor, if there's a, forgive me for age profiling a bit, but if there's a 19-year-old sitting at the thing and it's not the casting director, then we know it's not going back to casting. And my fear is that they didn't send, the superintendent and people, I think, who are policy makers to this session, and that bothers me a lot. So I'm not, forgive me, I didn't see a lot of note-taking from the two of you. My fear is that this won't get heard, or that this was just, you needed to fill seats to show that the Department of Education was here. I just want to see these people. I want not just you to see them, I want them to come here and see these people. Please read through this again, have them here, see these people here, because this is a giant mistake. And without a plan, and I'd love to see the plan for the charter schools as well.